Welcome back to some Chicken Police Painted Red. I'm dear darling, and join me in a couple of hard-boiled gumshoes as we take a walk on the wild side. Also in Chicken Police, the language used is not suitable for children. Some scenes might be disturbing for younger audiences, probably particularly this episode is my guess, so consider yourself warned as we go to our final confrontation to the Westler residency as we confront Albert and all his crimes. With the legendary Chicken Police one final time.
The sun was shining, and all the ducks were in a row. I felt ready.
Are you ready?
The pieces of the grand puzzle were laid out on the table. I just needed to piece them all together.
You kind of already have pieced them all together, haven't you?
A glance or a careless word, and I'd have the answer.
Oh, we're gonna have a final interrogation? I feel like it's just gonna be a big cutscene.
I knew it was nearly over.
Hopefully this volume is okay, because the cutscenes tend to be a lot louder than the actual scenes.
Was Natasha really just a victim? Or did she know everything? Was she controlling the puppets from behind the curtain? Well, if you don't know where to go, go straight ahead.
I don't know if that's good advice.
What could possibly go wrong?
We are sending ourselves to our deaths. Is this it?
Here I am, Natasha.
Oh, this is where all the colour is.
Furry gods. I knew he was rich,
extravagant.
Wow.
Half the city is in his hands, Marty, and half the Council of 12.
That's 6.
I think we'll catch a big fish today.
Don't count your chickens. I'm sure Westler's expecting us, and Natasha too, I hope.
I wonder if my decisions here will actually influence the outcome.
If I'm right, she could be our only chance of survival.
We'll have like one shot to interrogate or something properly. But that can't be an interrogation. We know what's happening now.
I've had worse.
Really?
It's got to be all story. This has got to be basically the ending cutscene now. Rat night. Greenhouse.
Oh, this place has its own greenhouse. What do you think's inside?
100% humidity and unbearable heat.
I'm not sure many plants can live in that sort of environment, but
could they be growing rarities in there?
Probably illicit substances is my guess.
Chicken-eating giant flower monsters.
When?
What? Oh, you just made that up, right? Nah, I'm sure there's no such thing.
Well, let's not be too hasty.
Do you
Maybe not chickens, but mice certainly.
That old weasel met us in the greenhouse, just like this one.
Greenhouse is a popular sort of location for noir-like things, you know. Grim Fandango had one as well, didn't it?
We barely talked for 5 minutes, but you drank 2 full glasses of brandy with that old guy.
Wow.
I needed hydration. It was boiling in there.
I don't think alcohol is a good hydrator.
Hydration, huh?
A real jungle grows in the middle of the concrete jungle.
And the poet is lost in the jungle.
A real jungle.
Make sure you can see the forest for the trees. Rat night.
Huh. One of Westler's ancestors, maybe.
Maybe Westler himself.
Ancestors were poor cobblers. More likely, this represents what he thinks of himself.
I wonder
grandiose
how
in nature.
chivalry is compatible with organized crime.
Twisted views.
To leave the underworld.
When his twin brother tore out his tongue, poked out his eye, killed him, and took his place.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Must be some famous historical figure. How are you with history?
Not good.
Not so good.
You know, I've always been fascinated by the Founding War, especially the last great battle between the Alliance and the Swamp clans.
Don't believe the tales they tell about the war, Marty. There's nothing glorious or beautiful in it. Just endless suffering and misery.
And a lot of money, of course.
For the rich people, not for us, eh?
Maybe one day you'll get your own statue at the PD, boss. I can almost see it now.
You got your own books already, ain't that enough for you two?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What if we just do something so incredible, even Blood Boy will give us a statue or something? Tis a rat night, though. Tis a rat night. Definitely can't dispute that.
Mansion or a grand palace?
It does kind of look like a castle, doesn't it?
In some
small city.
Well, if it comes to hide and seek, old Westler will.
Yeah, how are we gonna find him? It's gonna be so hard to navigate. How do we even go in?
Look at all these plants. It's like nature's claiming back what's hers.
Yeah, amazing.
Mother Nature. Formidable force.
Inside, like Westler, can still dream something so beautiful to surround himself with.
I wonder how we do go inside. But none of them is like a walk up to the path thing. There's probably click on the entrance.
Plants.
So we'll click on the entrance last.
What the hell is it? Water tower? Turret? A frickin' lighthouse?
I think it's a monument to an enormous ego, Marty.
Certainly one way to put it, eh?
Well, anyone who builds a tower this big must be trying to compensate for something.
Oh, adult jokes.
Or he just has too much dough.
You can't even spend it all, that's what's going on.
It's a long way down.
A long way up, too.
Well, we could finally find out if you can fly or not. Want to try?
That seems like it's a premonition for something.
Well, we could...
Someone's falling off that tower.
Quite the steed, isn't it?
Seems nowadays organized crime pays well in Clawville.
Probably pays well
Are you
for most
surprised?
days.
The chicken police retired.
Well, they say the team's back together again.
Oh, where'd you hear that?
Nah, that's impossible.
Oh yeah, it's true.
We're getting the band back
We
together.
could also drive around in one of these, huh? Do you think we would have made it as gangsters?
Too much
I
heart.
don't think so, Marty. We're born to be suckers.
Honest suckers, at least.
Same thing. Wessler sure has a sense of style.
A sense of style, a sense of grace.
You mean his car
I don't remember the
or
rest of it, I guess.
Natasha?
Both, I guess. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Wessler
Fair enough.
Anything else to look at? It does not seem so. I think we'll just be heading into the entrance. Oh, hello.
Hey, not so fast, chickens.
Hello, Gabriel.
Excuse my partner. We didn't mean to be rude. It's just his terrible habits, as you may already know.
Yeah, I don't. Well, we know. Do we have to talk to you? We have to talk to you or look at you?
Look who's here.
We've been expecting
What a
us.
surprise. Our biggest fans.
What do you think?
Why don't we
Should
just, like, shoot
give
us
them
out right
our
now?
Autographs?
Please tell me there's gonna be a glorious shootout.
If we're lucky, Marty. If we're lucky.
I don't know if that's lucky or not.
Please tell me there's gonna be a glorious shootout. Ah, look what the cat dragged in.
Funny, I don't recognize them.
Well, maybe if they had some guns with them? Tommy guns?
In a speeding race car.
Oh yeah, now I remember. The two suckers in the luxury van you shot to pieces. Twice.
Exactly.
I'm gonna shoot you here.
What are you doing here, chickens? Would you like us to finish what we started?
Where are your
We'd
guns?
love to have fun with you boys,
What,
but we
you
need to talk
boys?
to your
Typo.
boss. And while we're at it, the lady of the house is also expecting us.
Yeah, we're welcome guests
so?
or some sort.
Yeah, that's so corny.
In that case, I guess there's no reason for us to waste your precious time. Is that right, Gabriel?
Love Archibald.
Get the hell out of our sight while there are still feathers on your skin, chickens.
We'll do our best.
Easy, pal. We're not even here anymore. Until next time, boys.
Of course, we're gonna talk to you again immediately.
Do you sense that, Sonny?
I do sense something.
Hyper-stupidity.
A case of hyper-stupidity.
That's one way
And
to put it.
utter incompetence.
You're right.
Don't shit with me, you foul. It won't work well for you.
Gabriel,
I'm afraid my
language.
partner speaks the truth, gentlemen.
Such tall and handsome creatures, aren't they, partner?
Such distinct personalities, eh?
Sure are, partner.
You know, just like you two got a good, like, relationship going on. We two might as well, you know? Behind the scenes.
Do you sense that, Sonny?
Alright, well, see ya.
This must lead to Wessler and Natasha's suite.
We're
Let's
just gonna
get
have a
the
chat
big
with, I guess,
guns out and
every
kick the
single
door down.
person we've ever met.
No need for that, Marty. We'll wait until they invite us in, like real gentlemen. Then maybe we'll need the guns. But I hope it won't come to that.
Yeah, let's hope
Oh,
not.
my
Lovely
trigger
plants,
finger's
though.
itching, Sonny. Someone's gotta pay.
They must pay their gardener a lot
Relax,
to look after
Marty.
all of this. Especially,
Someone
like,
is gonna
how do you
pay.
water those plants up in the chandelier?
Yeah. Just don't let it be us.
Must be a nightmare. Hello, Olivia.
It's
Walls.
like the vegetation's trying to suffocate these beautiful walls.
I wonder if it's imagery
Maybe
for something.
it will. Maybe in 100 years, nothing will be here but plants. An endless,
A dying beauty.
planet-sized jungle.
As the foundation slowly gets eaten away by all these crawling vine creepers.
That's quite a dark thought.
This will make a lovely photo shoot location.
It is.
I'm just saying, it's a lovely scenery.
It's like some ancient virus is poisoning the place.
Yep.
You mean the plants or Albert?
I think it's both.
I guess.
You can't use that line again. You already used it for
some
Bakar
age, you
and
mean?
Natasha.
Both,
Architecture?
This place is incredible, but it kind of gives me the creeps.
Think that is the intention?
Because you know what lies behind the beauty.
Tis only skin
With
deep after all.
Natasha, too?
Oh.
I haven't decided yet.
That we'll find out for ourselves.
I wonder how Albert feels about this place. From a cell to a mansion.
Probably couldn't be happier.
Insane, isn't it?
You took the words right out of my beak. I wonder how Albert feels.
Apparently we've got new stairs. Not yet. We'll have a look at Olivia. Hello, Olivia.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see Olivia here.
She is Ibn's
She's
secretary
real
after all.
close to Wessler. But how much does she know?
I would have thought Olivia would be able to tell.
Much more than me, I guess.
Or how much she
That wouldn't be
spends
hard.
time with them. Maybe she just doesn't care. Also, that's a fancy dress she's wearing. Was she always
Maybe
wearing this
you
dress?
should talk to her. She was your girlfriend after all.
Well, let's not go that far.
We only had 2 dates, and they weren't great.
Didn't you, like, not call
Why
her?
am I not surprised? Maybe you should talk to...
Hello, Olivia.
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. Hello, Olivia. Sweetie.
Hello, Sunny.
Get lost.
What did you say, ma'am?
Turn around and get the hell out of here now, if you want to make it out with feathers intact.
We don't
Come
really.
on, Olivia. Don't worry about us. We know what we're doing.
To a certain extent.
Huh?
Don't you get it? You have to get out of here or you'll be in danger, and also her.
Oh.
Do you mean Natasha? Please calm down, miss. We have to talk
Do you
to
think we could
Mr.
actually just
Wessler
leave?
and Miss Katsenko.
You really don't understand, do you?
We really don't.
What
Hello,
do they
Natasha.
not understand, Olivia? So, what is it exactly that our guests don't understand?
I was trying to tell the detectives that Mr. Wessler's very tired and doesn't welcome guests this early. He gets rather irate if he's being disturbed at this hour.
I'm sure Mr. Featherland and Mr. McChicken can wait here while Ibn refreshes
She sounds
himself.
angry?
I'll entertain them until then.
Thank you, Miss Katsenko.
Please, Sonny. I thought we've already discussed this. Call me Natasha.
Natasha.
Please, Natasha, can we talk to you in private?
Martin?
Martin?
It's all right, Olivia. These gentlemen are my friends.
Yes, Miss Katsenko.
We'll talk to Olivia anyway.
Warn you.
Thanks, Olivia.
We dead? We dead.
I tried to warn you.
I mean, we can't even back out anyway. Stairs. I don't want to click on the stairs. I want to look at the codex. What new things have we got going on? I don't remember who got updated. Okay, let's take a reasonable guess. Archibald or Gabrielle? No. Where's Gabrielle? There he is. I don't know. Olivia? Olivia tried to shoo us out of the Western Mansion. Strange, but she seemed quite worried about our lives. Fair enough. Marty dated Olivia for a short period of time. That's it. I don't want to know more about this. Maybe Natasha? Oh, several years her life. I don't know what the other thing was, because I forgot, but still. Hello, Natasha.
You know, I had a dream before we came here. I saw Natasha with a bloody mouth and red claws.
That's just a B-Star Season 3 opening.
And what does that tell you?
It's going to be
I
lit.
don't know,
I don't
Marty.
know.
I admit it. I haven't been this on edge for a long time.
It certainly does seem like it's going to...
I'm
something's
just
about to go
angry.
down, isn't it?
Truth is, I'm not entirely sure why.
Undirected
Your sense
anger
of
is
justice
dangerous.
Kicking in.
Something like that.
More like my sense of don't fuck with the chicken police.
Yeah, don't try and kill us multiple times, eh?
There she is, the femme fatale.
The lady of the hour.
Yeah, our fate's in her hands.
I hope she likes us,
And what lovely hands they are, huh?
Marty.
With sharp claws, Marty.
Beautiful but dangerous. A very ongoing thematic theme going
Come
throughout
on,
this
Sonny.
entire story, eh?
Deep breath. Pull yourself together.
You can do it. Talk to that girl you love, eh?
The truth is, Ibn isn't really in a good shape today, gentlemen. He's rather furious. Are you sure this can't wait?
Tis, I think we have a reason
You
for that, if anything.
commissioned us, Natasha, and we barely escaped with our combs intact.
So you know who left the threats?
You're not gonna like it,
We know
Natasha.
much more than that, Natasha. We even know where
Alright, just drop that bomb, I guess.
We talked to Madame Zavas.
Wild gods.
There's nothing wrong with
Why
it,
didn't you
Natasha.
tell us?
It's like,
You think it's easy for a woman to talk about such things? That she used to be an
NBD, something like that.
Along with Molly?
So you know.
And we do.
Yeah, I know, Natasha. I also know all of this was a trap.
Believe me, I tried to handle things the least painfully I could. You weren't even supposed to know.
Well, we know
A
now.
lot shouldn't have happened. Poor Deborah shouldn't have had to die.
Definitely true.
Dear sweet Deborah,
Cold, stiff Deborah.
Oh my god.
please don't say that.
Yeah, it's a bit.
A price worth paying?
You cannot think I had anything to do with that. You just cannot.
I don't know, Natasha.
Please, Sonny, tell me, what is going on?
I feel like you kind of
You
already know,
have to
Natasha.
know,
Or have an
right?
inkling.
Please. Excuse me for making you wait, detectives. I'm having a rough morning.
What the
after
heck?
line.
He just came out of it from nowhere.
Is that so? Our night was also kinda long.
Both these
Put
days
it
have been.
mildly.
I was just telling the gentleman that you were exhausted, my dear, and they should come back another time. I'll escort them out.
Oh, honey, no need for that. My door's always open to the legendary chicken police. Please, come on in, guys.
Oh
Let's
my
talk in
God.
my room.
Then
Seems
this way,
dangerous.
please.
You just stay here, my darling. I'm sure our conversation will bore you to death. Please, go and refresh yourself, or tell Olivia to go make some coffee.
Coffee.
Yes, dear. Whatever you like.
Oh no.
Please, follow me, gents.
Time to
Lead
sign our
on,
death warrants.
Wessler. So long, sweetheart.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Come on, Sonny.
We got new codex entries for Natasha. Natasha tried to send us away from West Estate, but why? Was she worried about us, or does she have a different motive? Probably a bit of both. Alright. The painting! It's the painting! Oh, book. Farewell from Frow's. I missed a couple of those books, but you know,
This
Windows.
estate is rather impressive, Mr. Wessler.
It's certainly something to behold, eh?
Thank you.
I suppose it took years and years of cumbersome work to build it.
Something like that.
Yeah. As you say, Mr. Featherland, I'm rather proud of it.
You should be. Whoever built this place has a reason to be proud of himself.
Digging him a night
Are
face,
you
honey.
trying to say something, sir?
No, just thinking aloud.
You're not very subtle with it, Sonny, I'm not gonna lie.
I can see you're very attracted to nature. I thought rats preferred the urban environment.
Oh, way to stereotype,
Take that
Sonny.
the wrong
Gosh.
way, of course.
Not all rats are the same, detective. Natasha and I love the closeness of nature. Yeah, especially lately.
You don't even sound very convinced
I
about
find
yourself, Wessler.
cold, close walls repulsive.
I don't understand why you're telling me this.
You're so on the nose, Sonny.
Oh, it's nothing. Not important.
He's beating him over the head with a baseball bat or metaphors.
I just like to grab him and throw him out the window.
Started as a wrecking ball, but I guess that's just the chicken police way. Of course, we're not going to talk about it yet. Pricey bed.
Impressive bed. Looks cozy.
Nah, must be comfortable to sleep in compared to, a dingy old hospital bed. Don't you think,
Sure ain't better
Ibn?
than so.
That's right, Marty.
That's exactly the same.
I'm not sure I understand, gentlemen.
We'll see about that. It almost gives me the creeps just
I'm going to say that is a nice bed, though. This is like a tiny chaise in front of it. The painting, night table. Maybe not click on that yet. Hello, Natasha. She had to pose for this for a long time, probably.
Painting.
It's beautiful and rather provocative. Almost makes my comb stand up.
I'm not surprised.
But the
Shut it,
corner is
Marty.
missing.
You're right, Sonny. You're quite the observer.
You're like a detective, are
Well,
you?
yeah, this painting's unfortunately damaged. I don't know where the missing piece could be.
You don't
Who
know. Well,
knows?
if you're interested, we know exactly where it is.
In our pockets.
Really?
Really. It's here with us.
An insignificant little piece, isn't it? But there's an exciting cat scratch on it.
Oh, the back of a painting.
A rat scratch, because it's a monogram.
A.W.
A.W.
That's
Albert Wessler. He's a great painter. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Enough. Out with it already. What are you trying
Oh no,
to
did
say?
we didn't start the cutscene, did we?
Childish charades.
Easy, Wessler. We'll get to that in a bit.
Yeah, don't worry. I want to see all the dialogue options
It's
first.
unbelievable how much trouble one single painting can make.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean, detective.
He is a master at trying to play
I'll
dumb, though.
make it clear
Or
for
at least
you soon
pers-
enough. Be patient,
Hold on.
Mr. Wessler.
What's the synonym for perseverance? Determined.
Even my patience
Just
has
stick to
its
it.
limits, you know.
I'm not surprised painting it drove Albert crazy.
It's rather... Yeah, provocative is a word. Let's leave it at that, why don't we? Fine brandy.
Would you like a drink? This is a rather rare brandy. It lifts the spirits, if I may be so, poetic.
Really?
How very.
Tempting, but I need to keep a clear head, Mr. Wessler.
Yeah, one of us drove here, you know?
Man, I've heard you don't despise a good vintage.
Don't want to break the
And
law,
I've
though.
heard
Don't want to
you
drive
don't
drunk. Although Sunny's...
despise
Now I think about
murder,
it, Sunny did that a lot yesterday.
By the way, you've heard right. But everything has its place and time. Drinks, guns, dead bodies,
It's so
and the
ham-fisted.
truth.
Yeah, I see you're in a poetic mood as well.
Oh, always
More
am.
like
You know me.
Prophetic.
And that's not a good sign.
Yeah, are you trying to intimidate me?
No,
I don't know,
that's
are you
not
feeling
how we do
intimidated?
business. We're gentlemen.
I
With the
really
chicken
hope so.
police. I don't know why I
It's
said
a
that so
little
weird.
early for
Sorry.
that, isn't it?
Yeah, hold on.
Some people need coffee to start their day, Mr.
Hair of
Fiddlehead.
dog?
I start with a good brandy.
Damn. You know what? In your place, I'd do the same.
Understandable. Kind of.
Maybe I should confiscate it as evidence.
Oh, I mean, if you, like...
Do you keep
Guess you
a
could.
revolver in your bedroom?
Who doesn't?
A bad habit. One who has a lot to lose has a lot to fear.
I agree. Have you been suffering from nightmares recently?
Yeah,
Nightmares?
no, I sleep like a baby if you want to know.
Really? I've been plagued by them, so I always sleep with my gun.
Yeah, I'm, sorry to hear that.
How compassionate of you.
It's an unmistakable sign.
He knew. He knows. Look at the time. What's the significance? Wait, what time even is it? 8. 10 past 8. We've woken him up from his nightly slumber. Seeing if there's anything else to really interact with. Does not appear so. It seems like we are good to go, Wessler. Let's tango. Never mind, apparently there's a little pause there, so, now let's,
Interesting.
tango.
But I know who he really is. He doesn't even resemble Ibn Wessler.
Doesn't he? But why is there, like, so much dust on our screen? You see that? I guess it's like, the lights are just so
thing's
strong.
So transparent.
I know, he kind of looks like Ibn Wessler to me. Can we do a little comparison? Albert Ibn. I mean... Yeah, I guess his eyes look a lot more tired. I wonder if they used the same pictures or actually used a different picture of a rat. Achievement unlocked. The social type.
I've heard you've been through a rather eventful few days.
You say that again,
You
Wesley.
have rather good informants.
Yeah, you tried to kill us multiple
That's
times.
true. I should tell you, I see and hear everything that happens in the city.
Ah, so you should know why we're here.
You are exceptionally resilient. No offense.
None taken. But tell me, are we going to flatter each other for
Get ready, Bobby
a long
Shootout.
time, or are we finally done with the
This is what we've been training for.
Straight to the point. I like it. Yeah. So let's continue like that, shall we?
What
do you want? How dare you intrude upon me in my own house?
Oh,
What do we
forgive
want?
us, our moral compass has been confused a little bit after someone tried to kill us several times in the last 48 hours.
It's quite an
with
unfortunate
fire,
situation to
with
run into, eh?
machine guns. I could go on.
Machine guns?
And while we're
I guess
at
the
it,
gun's a
you
machine
can
gun.
answer some of our questions. If you've nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Something
then
like
we'll
that.
just leave you alone.
Something like
All
that.
right. I'll go along with your childish little game. I would have had a long and tedious day ahead of me anyway. So, can we start?
Of course.
With pleasure, Mr. Wessler.
It is a ask, okay.
My time's precious, chickens. Get to the
No
point before I
interrogation,
lose
please.
my patience.
Don't
If it's an
rush us,
interrogation,
Mr.
we're gonna have to cut
Wesley.
this up
We'll
into
get
2
to the
videos.
point when it's time.
Yeah, you know.
My time's precious, chickens.
Keep it casual. Natasha Kaczynska.
I have no idea what she sees in you, but Natasha's been seriously worried about you.
Yeah, you've been changed.
Yeah. Really worries more than usual, but it's understandable. Those disgusting messages.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't have to know anything about that,
Disgusting, all right.
would you, Ibn?
Do you know why that word exactly? Why did they write that specific word everywhere?
Since you've been to the Nile, I guess you know the answer to your question.
Didn't it bother you, Wessler? What Natasha used to do?
Nah.
Surely it must have upset you.
Why?
Well, apparently.
Did it upset you when you discovered
Upset
your wife did the same
Albert
thing?
quite a lot.
What did you just say?
What did you think, chicken? That I didn't know? Yeah, don't make me
Gosh.
laugh.
It's cutthroat
I
here.
know about everyone who ever set foot in that place. I can even tell you who Molly's regulars were, if you're interested.
Oh my god.
You son of a bitch.
Sonny, don't.
Yes, detective?
He's wrapping up, eh?
Not yet.
You're right, Mark. It's not worth it.
You're right,
You're
Marty.
funny, you know that?
Absolute clown, eh? Piece of a painting. So I'm trying to
About
click on
the
it.
painting.
Yeah. My brother Albert made it. He's a great talent, but still he's
You're a good actor,
rather
Albert, I'm not gonna lie.
troubled individual.
Such self-criticism.
What did you say?
My partner means that you and your brother are very much alike. Identical twins, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed. But what does that have to do with the painting?
I mean, he painted
We'll
it.
get to that. Don't worry, Mr. Wessler. So Albert
Oh yeah,
made
also
the
his nose
painting
is more
at your
downturned
request. Is
than
that right?
Ibn's, right?
And
In the
one
picture.
that's in
Maybe not.
Natasha's room in
Dunno.
Czar, too.
He did both of them?
Exactly. Is that a crime?
It is. Got him,
No,
boys. You're under
it's
arrest.
Not a crime in itself.
But photo of the
This
Westlers.
picture
Got to kick it
is
off.
rather strange, you know?
This is
Why
it.
do you think so? It's just me, Natasha, and my brother.
The photo doesn't tell much in itself, yes. But if you already have the right information, suddenly it starts to talk.
Really?
Yeah.
He fell in love
It's like in
with
Harry
her,
Potter or something.
didn't he?
Who do you mean?
Albert.
Who else do you think?
He fell in love with Natasha. All those sessions while he was painting the pictures. Were you there every time?
You mean, me?
You.
No. I mean, while Albert was painting, yeah, but I wasn't there all the time. Albert was there, all along.
His voice is
And you
becoming a
think
little
he
bit
could have
panicked.
fallen in love with Natasha? That's why he escaped? What do you think happened to him? Who tore out his
I wonder.
I have no idea.
Did Natasha know about what happened to your brother?
Probably not.
Of course not.
Kept
Do
it under
you
wraps.
love beautiful things, Wessler?
To a certain degree, yes.
Why do you ask that? Yeah.
You were afraid of losing her, weren't you? To him.
Mm.
Enough. If you want to ask
I like these hidden
ask
meanings, eh?
clearly. Don't play with me. You understand?
We're gonna ask him about the letter?
Just doing our job.
That's what
Then do
police and
it clearly.
investigators do, eh?
And quickly. Yeah, I'm really starting to lose my patience.
we did spend about 10 minutes like just looking around your room. Albert's
We visited
letter.
Albert's cell and found something he seems to have forgotten to take with him in his great hurry.
Easy mistake.
That's a big mistake.
Costly one.
Classic, even.
What the hell are you babbling about?
This is Albert Wessler's love letter to Natasha,
More
Mm.
like a confession.
in which he tells her he's capable of doing anything for her, even the most horrible.
I really want them to just be like, oh, this actually isn't Albert. It's just like, actually, it's just Ibn all along. It'd be utterly hilarious, but it would be a bit
This letter
strange.
doesn't prove anything at all. Albert is mad. Insane. He's
I
not
hope it's
a
hurtful to talk about yourself like that,
normal.
eh, Albert?
No one would believe his word. Don't you understand?
But they believe yours, right? Because you're not
Hobart,
Albert
that was his name.
Wessler. You're Hobart Ibn Wessler, aren't you? How good it feels to be in his skin.
Cutting words.
Just tell him, Sonny. I'm getting tired of this.
You're just a cheap fake, Albert. You couldn't follow in your brother's footsteps even if you wanted to. No matter how hard you tried, you couldn't get Natasha either. Am I right?
What? What did you just say?
Need we repeat ourselves?
She hates you, doesn't she?
She does.
She doesn't know. She doesn't understand why, but she hates you. It's instinctive.
Yeah.
Cat's got good senses, eh?
What could you possibly know about suffering and loneliness and the darkness? What could you know about hate, huh?
Questioning? Oh my god, this is gonna take so long. Okay, we actually do have to split this up into 2 videos. I thought this was gonna be a finale here, but you know, a final questioning. So it's not the final session yet of Chicken Police. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Chicken Police Paint It Red. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling Discord and follow me on Twitter down below. I hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, for probably the final time. Bye bye for now. It's about to go down. It's about to go down.